So what happens when we have victim's PC on a different network than the attacker's PC? What we want to do in this situation is firstly run the ncat utility on the attacker's server and listen in on port 4444. And at the same time, we then want to run the ncat utility on the victim's PC. Now, the ncat utility is bundled in with the application, so the user runs the application and the ncat utility runs in the background, but then connects back to the attacker's server on the same port, listening in on the port 4444. So this is how we would do it. So firstly, let's go to the attacker server machine, and we want to run the ncat utility here. So we type in ncat or nc minus L minus P, and then we put in the port number of 4444. And let's listen out and make sure this works. And unfortunately, I've used the wrong L. I need to put lowercase l, and that should start running. That is running. So now let's go back to the victim's PC and run the chest.exe, which is the ncat utility that the user does not know is on their machine. So let's simulate that now and show exactly how it would work with the ncat utility running on the victim's machine and how the ports will be able to pass information accordingly back and forth. Now, here we are on the Windows machine. Let me open the task manager, and I want to basically close down a few applications. First, we'll just close out of the chest.exe files. Let's end both these particular applications. And then we want to go back to the directory path, and let's go to the command prompt. Let's go up to the directory we had created first, which was the cd tools directory, and within that there was a snowcraft and then a dir directory. Here we have the chest.exe file. Now at this point, all we have to do is type in chest.exe. We need to put in the IP address of the attacker's server machine, which is 192.168.56.102. And we then want to put the port number, which is 4444, and that will create a connection between the attacker server machine and this particular client machine, which is the ncat utility is running in client mode on the victim's PC. When I type a character in on the victim's PC here, and let's go back to Kali Linux, we would see that connection made and the letter here as well. I type in something in this window, and let's go back to the Windows machine, and we should see that letter visible there as well.